here to do my 26-week pregnancy update. And I think that it is crazy that I am 26 weeks, and I really need to stop saying that in every single video, but you know, it doesn't seem like it's gone by that fast, and it really has. Like every week when I look at my phone to get all the info and everything, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I am 26 weeks and I only have 13 weeks left. I think that is really crazy. And yeah, so this week he is, it says your baby is the length of a green onion, and this is the picture that I have for it. And sorry if you hear any background noise. I have all of the windows open because it's finally a nice day out, so yeah, bear with me on that. But it says his ears are developing a lot better. He can hear clearer. He's inhaling and exhaling small amounts of amniotic fluid. It says that he weighs approximately 1 pound, like 1 to almost 2 pounds basically. And he's 14 inches, about the size of a scallion. I'm probably saying that completely wrong. But yeah, so this week I was actually able to catch him moving on the camera finally. And if you haven't seen that, I will link it down below so you guys can check that out. But his movements have been going like crazy. He moves a lot more. I can feel him now. Usually I used to only be able to feel him if I'm like laying down or relaxing, but now I'm actually able to feel him if I'm sitting or, you know, sometimes even walking. So that's pretty exciting. He's for the most of the pregnancy he's been more in my back, and now he's kind of starting to come to the front, and you can definitely tell that I am pregnant. So that's pretty exciting. We did have a little scare on Saturday. We were walking around and everything, and I started leaking, and I was just like, that shouldn't be happening. And luckily it was all fine, but we really thought that we were going to end up in the hospital or something, because right after I started leaking, my back started hurting, and then, you know, my stomach started getting like heavy, and it was really weird. But luckily everything was fine, and I didn't want to call my doctor because I was going in on Monday anyway, so it really didn't make sense to call them. And if I really got that word and it continued and he wasn't really moving, then I would have called them, but everything turned out to be fine. And then what else? On Monday when I did go to my doctor, I went and I did my glucose test, and I passed, which is really, really awesome. And of course they had to do the finger prick, and I did not like that because I am a wimp. But yeah, and I told the doctor everything that happened, and he said, yeah, it's just because he's sitting so low that he's actually on my bladder. And he finds that spot to be very comfy. What else? I did go down again 5 pounds, but they, I think I mentioned it, they're not worried at all for the fact that he's growing, and my doctor said it's common for some women to get pregnant and actually, instead of gaining weight, they lose it. So, I mean, it's good because I was on the heavier side, and as long as he's growing, I'm perfectly fine with it. They didn't do an ultrasound this week, but they just did the fetal Doppler so that we can check on his heartbeat, and they said it was perfectly healthy. And then on Wednesday, I go to the hospital again to get a ultrasound done to check on his kidneys, and hopefully it shrunk, and hopefully they'll be able to actually see it, and then we'll kind of know what the plan will be. it's very unlikely that it will just resolve on its own and, you know, become perfectly fine again. It's a very, very low chance of that happening. So if anything, we want it to shrink. So we'll find out then, as long as they're able to get like a good picture of it. And then we'll figure out if he'll need surgery or not. And then that will also change everything, because if he's going to need surgery, he won't be coming home. When he's born, he'll be in the NICU. So I just want to be able to find everything out, so like I know, because I don't like the unknown. That's something that I really do not like. So hopefully we'll find out then. And then hopefully I get another picture of him. I got a lot of ultrasounds. So hopefully I get another picture, and I'm going to ask them, because I know last time I was there, they had like the screen from the person before me, and they had like the 3D ultrasound, so I'm going to ask them about that to see how much it is to get one done, because I was never able to get one done for Isabella, because I don't remember why. I think I didn't really know much of them, and I was like, oh, it's just an ultrasound. But I'm really hoping to be able to get one of him. If not, it's really no big deal. And on name-wise, I have 2 names picked out, and I'm not going to say what they are. I'm just having a really hard time deciding what name I think, you know, is more, you know, fits him better. And with Isabella, when I picked out her name, it was like, I knew it was going to be Isabella. That was it. There's no second guessing. And this time it's like, I'm afraid it's going to be like, I have to see him to name him. And it might happen like that. And it's really no big deal. But hopefully I can decide on a name soon. If not, we'll be waiting till November to decide what, you know, what he should be named. And or I think what I'm going to do is look up more baby names and see if I can find a different baby name or something, just so that I can, you know, have a name for him. And, you know, Isabella can, you know, start calling him by his name, because she calls him, she says brother, and then she tries to say baby, and it's like brother. So it's really cute. But yeah, I believe that is everything for this week. I did not do the journal that I usually do, because it is actually in my mom's room and Isabella is napping in there. So that won't be done for this week, but I'll definitely have it for next week, hopefully. But yeah, I am going to show you guys my 26-week belly. Okay, so here is my 26-week belly with the shirt on from the front and from the side. Like I said, you can definitely tell that I am pregnant now. And then with the shirt up from the front and from the side again. It's like all right here, like it's all nice and tight, but then all right down here, it's still like has nothing yet. So it's kind of weird, and it makes finding things to wear very, very difficult. But yeah, that is everything for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.